Hi Virgo, Chelsea here. In this reading, we're going to find out how does your person see your future together. Today is the 22nd of November 2025. Time here in Europe is 10:30 a.m. And as usual, Virgo, I'm giving away free personal reading for a lucky winner. To enter, hit like, subscribe, and comment below. I love Virgo, and it's free to subscribe. Now let's get your reading started. Holy Spirits and Angels, please show me for Virgo. How does Virgo's person see their future together? Please bear in mind that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with you. Always use your better judgment to make important life decisions and not based on a general tarot reading. Roles can be reversed between you and your person. And Virgo, if you want a more accurate reading, you can book me. All info is below. This is a general reading. Got the Three of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Virgo, I really love the star here. That means there's something very, very special, but I'll get to this later, okay? We're gonna start with the Queen of Wands here in reverse. Your person could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Strong Virgo could also be a Virgo like you are. Again, Leo, Aries, Aquarius can be any sign. Virgo, your person currently, Five of Swords here, could indicate them seeing this connection as something that maybe potentially they will get hurt, whether it's true or not. But I feel like Virgo, they are making sure that they don't lose out in this connection just in case, okay? Ten of Swords here definitely is pointing towards them maybe in the past have been hurt before, betrayed before. And if you're embodying the Queen of Wands in reverse, that means they still aren't really sure if you are somebody who is stable for them or if you're the right person for them. Okay, Eight of Swords, they could be over analyzing about a lot of things. And the Hermit here is also in reverse. Virgo, your person is a little bit paranoid, okay? They may have fear in terms of, like, again, getting hurt again. And the Hermit is a very wise energy. Perhaps they feel like this time around I need to be very wise with the way I approach relationships. And we've got the Five of Pentacles here in reverse. If you're currently separated from your person, they could be thinking about reconciling, healing this connection with you with the star, and returning Five of Pentacles in reverse. Now, if you're not separated from your person, it does look like they're just being extra careful. They want to be wise, but the Hermit reverse is like wise, but maybe too much to, it feels like everything is too much. Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords. Your person's mind is on an overdrive. It's like constantly thinking non-stop, and they think that overthinking means doing the right thing. You can be wise about things, of course. I mean, the Hermit represents Virgo, but sometimes when we overthink things, we become paranoid. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if da. So that could be a downfall, I feel, or an issue, potential issue. But Virgo, I see them really wanting this connection to be perfect, okay? You could be dealing with somebody like you are, similar, not saying exactly, but perfectionist, because most Virgos are perfectionists. And then we've got the Sun in reverse. Your person again could be Leo. The Sun in reverse could indicate cloudiness, right? Unsure. I want to be happy. I can see a glimpse of like a light or positivity in this connection, but I'm stuck in my own head, overthinking, overanalyzing, thinking about the worst thing that could possibly happen to this connection. uh, this is your person, yeah. The Fool here in reverse, but it could also go vice versa. The Fool in reverse feels like them just not wanting to make a mistake, or not wanting to make a mistake again. Your person definitely sees the future of this connection, but again, very uncertain. Not because the connection lacks potential, but because they doubt themselves, their role, or their ability to show up fully. And they may also be afraid of like being judged, misunderstood, or just not being enough, because the story here indicates, you know, really like high expectations. And it's a yeah, it could be a wish fulfillment card. It's like wishing upon a star, and there's so many people who would wish for things that are like, oh, so out of reach, right? So perhaps your person could be feeling like, okay, it's kind of hard to, you know, be there or get there with Virgo, but I'm willing to try. Okay, but I must tell you this though, Virgos, at times your person may feel like giving up, but every time they feel like giving up, there's still this little hope here, the star, that perhaps things would be great between the two of you, or maybe both of you would be able to reconcile if you're separated. Now the Ten of Swords here is a card that shows like deep exhaustion, and for some, the feeling that something painful, that painful feeling has probably occurred in your person's heart, mind, in your life. And I feel like this connection has reached a moment of intensity, like something ended or was pushed to a breaking point. That is for some of you, okay? Two groups of you, Virgo, again, just take what resonates. Even if you and your person aren't separated, energetically they feel like the current chapter cannot continue the same way. So that means either this connection is going to like evolve one more step upward, forward, or stay the same or backwards. Okay, but staying the same means like if you're already separated, then just remain separated. But if not separated, then it's like, are we going backwards or are we going forward? One second, somebody just texted me, sorry about that. Now the Five of Swords, I'm speaking softly, okay, Virgo, because my person is sleeping right now. Five of Swords could indicate conflict, miscommunication, holding on to defenses, or feeling like one of you had to win an argument at the expense of emotional harmony. Now that's just for some of you, okay? Your person sees this connection right now as very fragile, either because something has wounded them or the connection is wounded in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you guys botched something in its connection, or someone handled something badly, or both of you have hurt each other before in the past. It could mean that, or it's just somebody else from their past, okay? But I also see, but they also see that the pain has already like peaked. They feel like the worst is over and now something new could begin. But only if both people, both of you, are like ready to like drop the ego and step out of like old patterns, or should I say old behavioral patterns. Now the Eight of Swords here is your person's like mental, I would say mental situation, mental landscape. They could be again trapped, overthinking, stuck between like desire and fear. And I feel like they see the future of this connection as something that depends entirely on whether they and you can break out of old mental cages. Again, this is like overthinking to a point where there's a sense of paranoia. And if both of you are separated, Virgo, your person could be wondering, if they were to reach out, will you reject them? Can both of you really fix this? Or is it safe for them to open up? But then we've got the, again, Hermit here. This is your own card, right, Virgo? I feel like this is how your person probably sees you and the path forward. They may feel like you are somebody very introspective, guarded, or distance right now, But if this is them, they could be in this energy where they are very guarded, distance, or seeking from within, and again trying to be wise with their next move. But I feel like you could be the one guiding the light of this connection. Okay, they see you as the one with the higher perspective. And even if, Virgo, you're not speaking much, they feel connected to your energy, and they believe that the future of the connection depends on like inner reflection, healing, and just basically slowing down. And then I do like the Five of Pentacles here in reverse. I feel like right above the star definitely is pointing towards hopefulness, right? And your person sees that this connection can recover, or it could reach to its fullest potential eventually. If somebody has been acting cold, they see the possibility of coming out of the cold. Reconciliation, again, if both of you are separated, or if not, then rebuilding trust, and also reopening communication. Although the Ten of Swords indicates like pain, but the Five of Pentacles and reverse indicates recovery. So overall, Virgo, I feel like your person does see a future in this connection. They believe that maybe this connection has been through something painful, or you did or they did separately. But they don't believe that it is over. Okay, they see you as somebody they deeply respect, with the Hermit here, admire, and they feel very spiritually connected to you. And I feel like they are also very afraid to approach recklessly or too quickly with the Fool here in reverse, but definitely they want a reconciliation or healing, and they see the future as something that could be full of light. Although the Sun here is in reverse, but it will they have hope that it will be in an upright position. So ultimately, I feel like overall, Virgo, your person does hold hope. They see this connection as a very meaningful connection, and they feel very guided back to you with the star here. And Three of Cups here in reverse is pointing towards them not wanting to celebrate too soon. It's almost like don't count, that feeling of like don't count the chickens before it hatches. Anyways, Virgo, this is your reading. I hope it serves you well. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. I'm open for personal readings. If you'd like to book me, all info is below. I have multiple channels. I have a main channel called Chelsea Love Tarot. Over there, I do all 12 signs. Excuse me. Check it out if you want to. Take care, Virgo. Love you. Bye.